my pulse racing, you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
But then I dug in and I started seeing these like really enticing promises, like
Yeah.
effortless financial decisions,
Yeah.
money working for you instead of the other way around. This idea of freedom to just live life on your own terms.
Right.
And that got my attention.
Right.
So now I'm curious, is this like real or is this like marketing hype?
Well, I think what's really interesting is like this whole idea of financial freedom. It's not some, far off concept.
Yeah.
It's about like feeling confident in your choices, feeling secure.
Yeah.
Like just imagine waking up every morning and like knowing that you're financially prepared.
Right.
For like anything that comes your way, whether it's like, a spontaneous trip or like unexpected home repairs
Right.
anything like that. I think that's really what this is all about. And financial planning can kind of help you get there.
And that's something this source really emphasizes like over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not just about like having a ton of money. It's about what that money allows you to do, the freedom that comes with it.
Exactly.
Like they even get into these really specific scenarios. Like imagine being able to like enjoy a nice meal without feeling guilty.
Oh, yeah.
Or like watching your savings grow while you sleep peacefully.
Yeah.
Or knowing that like no matter what happens, your family's protected.
Right.
It's like a powerful image, right?
It is. It's really about, like I said, taking that financial piece and making it a source of like strength and not stress in your life.
Yeah.
And, a big part of achieving that is having a plan.
Yeah.
It's like a roadmap. It's going to guide you towards those goals. And it includes things like, a budget so you can really see where your money is going, how much is coming in, how much is going out.
Right.
An investment portfolio that's tailored to like how much risk you're comfortable with, and a strategy for managing and, eventually eliminating debt.
Okay, that'll make sense in theory, but like creating a financial plan.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of daunting.
It can be. It does take some work up front.
Yeah.
But remember, we're framing these challenges as opportunities here.
Right.
So think of it this way, like the time and energy you invest now in building that strong plan, it pays off exponentially.
Okay.
It's like laying a strong foundation for a house.
Right.
It takes effort, but then you've got that stable, secure structure for years to come.
Okay, I like that analogy.
Yeah.
So you mentioned earlier this idea of like watching your wealth grow effortlessly.
Yeah.
I mean, how does a plan like actually make that happen?
Well, one of the most powerful tools that your plan can kind of put to work for you is this concept called compound interest.
Okay.
And it's basically the idea that you earn interest not just on your initial investment,
Right.
but also on the accumulated interest from like previous periods.
Okay.
So it's like a snowball rolling downhill,
Yeah.
gathering more snow and momentum as it goes.
I get it.
And that allows your savings to grow exponentially over time, even if you're only contributing small amounts consistently.
So you've talked a lot about the importance of like an emergency fund.
Yeah.
But what about people who are struggling just to make ends meet?
All right.
Like saving can feel impossible in those situations.
Absolutely. And that's a really common challenge.
Yeah.
And that's really where your financial roadmap comes in,
Okay.
because it can help you prioritize your spending and figure out like where you can potentially free up some cash flow.
Okay.
Even small changes can make a big difference.
Like what?
Like, brewing your coffee at home instead of buying it every day,
Yeah.
or negotiating a lower rate on your internet bill, things like that.
Okay.
And remember, every dollar you save is a step towards building that emergency fund and securing your future.
So let's say I've actually gone through the trouble. I've made my plan.
Yeah.
But life happens, right? Unexpected expenses pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I lose my job.
Yeah.
How does my plan help me handle those curveballs?
This is where the power of planning really shines. Because remember those potential challenges we talked about earlier?
Right.
Well, a good plan helps you turn those challenges into opportunities for growth.
Okay.
So, for example, if you face a job loss,
Yeah.
that emergency fund you've been building, it acts as a safety net.
Okay.
It gives you some breathing room while you look for a new job.
Right.
It takes away that immediate financial panic and helps you make clear-headed decisions.
Yeah.
And if you're worried about those rising education costs,
Right.
a long-term savings plan, like maybe using a 529 plan, can help you steadily work towards that goal and make it achievable over time.
So it sounds like financial planning isn't about restricting yourself.
No.
It's more about giving you the tools to build the life you want.
Exactly. It's about shifting your mindset from feeling overwhelmed by financial decisions to feeling empowered to make choices that align with your values.
So to wrap this up, I think the biggest takeaway for me is that financial planning, it's not just about numbers. It's about like peace of mind. It's about freedom. and it's about feeling in control of your future.
Exactly.
So, for everyone listening out there, I want to leave you with this thought.
Okay.
Imagine you woke up tomorrow and you had complete financial freedom. What would be the first thing you'd do differently? And what's one small step you could take today to start making that vision a reality?
Great question.
I think that's something worth pondering.
It is.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive,
Yeah, this was great.
and we'll see you next time.
Sounds good.